Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Jack. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today, I'm obviously, you can tell what I'm doing, but I just want to say, for the lack of uploads that I'm doing, it's because I've just been dealing with, like, health problems and shit. You can probably tell in my voice, maybe, I don't know, but I have feel a bit sick and my chest has been killing me. But enough of that. Today's not about that. Today is about the best vehicles in the game, and let's start off with my favourite, the Buzzard. Now, the Buzzard, I've used this more than I can count. I've used this thing countless times. Every time I've logged on to GTA, I have probably used this helicopter once or twice, or even more, most probably. Even when I've literally just been messing about, I would get this to go from A to B. Because it's 2019 now, and you don't really see that many people driving supercars. But seeing as this is a little bit longer, I've decided for this to add 2 flying vehicles, 2 ground vehicles, and I have then added one at the end for like the overall best vehicle, and you can probably already guess what it is. But if you don't, comment down below what you think it might be. You probably will guess it correct. Don't cheat, don't skip. But anyways, back to the Buzzard. So the reason I use this thing so much is because it's just good. It's good for solo plays because you can use all the weapons on it. Other like the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie, you can't use any weapons when you're the pilot. You have to have people in it. And even then, for a team, it's not good. But this thing is the Avenger. Now, if you have the money to do it, buy this thing. Do it. If you and your friends get in it, you will be unstoppable. Get good at the cannons, you'll be sound. You'll be sorted. Don't worry about it. This thing is agile, it has speed, it can land virtually anywhere so long as it's big enough for its propellers, because that's mainly the one thing you have to think about. But even then, with one propeller, this thing can fly. But it's just really hard. But then you've also got to encounter the amount of RPGs, the amount of rockets this thing can take. Now yes, if they're all direct to the back, it will take all them pieces off, so you can't use RB or LB, or you can't go up and down as easy. But all you need to fly this thing are at least 2 propellers, and then them things that you see on the wings. The I don't know what they're called. I don't know fuck all about planes or anything. But what I do know, that this thing is a fucking monster if you get 3 people in it, because you get a pilot, and then there's 2 guns. Sorry, you get a pilot, get 2 guns. Fucking unstoppable. This thing is a beast. Now I was actually confused because I see 2 guns, but then we go inside and there's obviously 2 seats. But I remember when we did the mission, there was 3 seats. But I'm pretty sure that's because you have to do that setup with 4 people. So they're like, oh, instead of one person just sitting in the cockpit and doing nothing, we'll just let them do this. But yeah, this thing, like I've said, is a fucking beast when it comes to anything. Taking rockets, taking fucking explosive sniper bullets. I don't know how many it can take, but the thing is with the MOC, the Avenger, and the Terabyte rockets and shit like that, we just say a lot. There is never a number for it because it's always just random. It's so weird. But enough of the flying vehicles, and now let's get to the ground ones, and we'll start off with the best supercar, in my opinion, in the whole game, which is the Davesta 8, and I fucking love that name. Now this car is the best because, as you've just seen, its handling is brilliant. I have won countless races buying this car. I have even made my friends buy this car, not forcefully. They've just seen me driving it and they wanted it, so they bought it and upgraded it. That's how good this thing is, because not only does it look good, it fucking sounds good. It handles well. If you have the money, buy this thing. Buy it. It's 1.7 million as the stock, and then we'll say overall for upgrades we'll say 2.5 million for this overall car. But even then, if you buy the Avenger, that's what? I don't know. I think it was like 3.5 million overall when I bought it, but I bought it when I was on offer, so you're probably looking up towards 4 million for the Avenger. But like I said, if you can afford it, buy it. Now this thing is a very good little run around. This is like the only thing you'll see. You never see sport cars or muscle cars or anything like that. After this, you only see weaponized cars like this one. This is a weaponized camper. Now, I haven't upgraded it at all because I'm waiting for all the stuff in my bunker to finish, and I can't be asked spending $250,000 on each one, although I've already finished half of them, so it cost me plus 7 million, but shut up. I cannot be bothered doing it, so I'm just sticking with the stock. Also, I don't really use this vehicle that much. I'm always in, like, I'm always using a flying vehicle or a supercar. That's pretty much it. I'm never really in something like this. Obviously, when I use it, when it's fully upgraded and I know it's there, I will use it. Now, the reason this is so good is because of the turret on the top, the rear mortars you can get, and the missiles on the front. They are all controlled by the driver. We have 3 weapons, and not only that, but if you don't put the roll cages on, like the protection stuff on the window, you can use all of your explosives and stuff like that while you're in this car. You can use all of them. It doesn't matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what rank, you can use them. Like most other cars, you can't really use them if they've already got weapons on them, or if they're armoured in any way. Now this thing, as far as I'm aware, is not armoured. It does not have bulletproof windows as stock. It can only take 1 rocket, but it has the equipment to protect itself. But now, we move on to the best vehicle in the entire game, hands down, which is obviously the Oppressor Mark II. Seeing as you can fly this thing so good. Now, I will be coming up with a video soon on how to properly fly this thing, because as you can see, if you fly this thing normally with the acceleration button all the way down, your boost will not charge. But obviously, as you can see, my boost is charging, and I am going top speed. As you saw before, I started boosting, and it was going 107 miles an hour, which the max speed of this is 108. But would you rather go 108 or have the boost every like 30 seconds? But also, as you've just seen, the missiles on this thing are OP. They are amazing. They can literally take out they can take out anything that you point them at. If you point them at it and you shoot the rockets, they will stay locked on. They are the best missiles, in my opinion, in the entire game. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. But obviously this thing is a beast. Everyone, if you're above rank 200 and you don't have this, what are you doing? Actually, fuck that. If you're above rank of 150 and you can afford this, what are you doing? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is just a random clip, not relevant to the video, but hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, and it helped you somehow, please give it a like and subscribe down below. It would help me a lot, because this channel's tiny. But, like I said, it's your opinion. It's free, don't worry, it's free. It's no paying, But why not subscribe? But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace out.